I'm just gonna do it the safest way possible.
Yo, this nigga got a needle in his mouth, a needle behind his ear, a needle on his dick. Like, bro, this shit is not good for you. These steroids, these looksmaxing. Niggas, just lose the weight and you, bro, you got regular muscle definition, bro. What J. Cole said, love yours, gang. Yo, these niggas might, at 30 because 40, 50 years old, because why you keep injecting yourself with something every day? It's a problem. Come on. We about to get into this amazing video.
Thank you, bro.
Awesome. I love you so much. Bro. I did have gone to bro.
You got into what because of him? Yo, this is the thing. Yo, this generation is cooked. You see how people be saying the CIA really got agents? This is CIA plan. Because what do you mean you got into Coca-Cola because of bro? Like, what is wrong with you? You need some help. My lady, you need some help. Help. Please, get some help. And when you get some help, get some more help. This is not okay.
Bro. Are you not worried that you could do real harm to your body?
I'd say I do care, and I know what can come with it. I'm just gonna do it the safest way possible.
Yo, this nigga got a needle in his mouth, a needle behind his ear, a needle on his dick. Like, bro, this shit is not good for you. These steroids, these lookbacks, niggas, just lose the weight and you, bro, you got regular muscle definition, bro. What J. Cole said, love yours, gang. Yo, these niggas might, at 30 because 40, 50 years old, because why you keep injecting yourself with something every day? It's a problem. Come on. Like, and they're tricking people's mind. Gang, you don't need to look max. Gang, sometimes, bro, you ever see somebody that got every feature that looks good and it makes them look ugly? Bro, if you have the perfect jawline, perfect nose, perfect eyes, perfect everything, you're not gonna look good. You need certain things to balance it out to make you look human. Like black niggas, bro. We got big ass nose to balance out what we have, gang. So we got fat lips, gang. We have things that's not, if I'm saying, to balance us out and make us look good. When you have everything that's quote unquote perfect, you look so ugly. You look so good. You look ugly. My fault. Oh my god, my shit fell. But yeah, they be looking so good that they look ugly. It's like some people's song, they be so ass that it's good. It's like you look so ass that you look so good that you look ass.
Possible. If I have a heart attack at 30, I have a heart attack.
Andrew Tate sold these young
What if I get yo, these niggas is just bird brains, gang, trying to fit in.
men a fantasy. Fresh and Fit fed these young men a script for a lifestyle that was not obtainable by anybody. But Clvicular, the worst of them all, gave them a live demo of how to speed run destruction of your life on real time. And that right there is what makes Clvicular more dangerous than any.
That nigga be buggy. First he be saying this shit, but I'm the one, like, he be hitting his face with bone smashing. Like, you injecting your face. That's like to look good. And then he got these PSL charts. That shit is gay, bro. You worried about the next man doing the people are doing think pieces. Oh, look at his PSL. Oh, he got 5.5 on this scale. Look at his nose. He got a vertical horizontal nose. So that means his PSL level is 5.5. So that means on an attractive scale, he's a 2, but he's actually not a Clvicular. Like, gang, what are we talking about? Let the girls decide how you look. Niggas is judging other men. This is not straight stuff. This is Zesty Zebra activity, gang. You mook moose. Come on.
The other red pillar, manosphere guy, or any other self-help male guru that has existed in the place and space before him. Now, don't get me wrong. What Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate, Kevin Samuels, and the rest of these guys did was harmful. But they spread messaging. It was some distance between that and the realities of the situation. A lot of it was podcast talk. A lot of it was performance.
Yeah, some of them were just, yeah, Their message was over the top, but they still had good in the message. He's making people fuck up their life before they even start. That's you're not even giving life a chance. That's like you turn to 18 and you start an OnlyFans. You don't try to do a job. You don't try to get on money. You just like, fuck it. Let me just speed run life. Again, build your character. Come on, gang.
And ultimately, it collapsed after, reality set in and these guys got exposed for having girlfriends, being, as they would say, simps, and doing all.
That's what I be talking about. These rappers be fucking up your mind, bro. Talking about some, yeah, don't cuff no girl. I could never trust a bitch. You have a whole girlfriend. What are you talking about? And then, don't snitch. Yo, keep it gangster. Keep it tough. So why every time I get caught for a case, everybody always snitching on every case? You see, this is a propaganda. They fucking up your mind, gang. You can't listen to that shit, gang. This is propaganda. Listen to me.
This fake nonsense that wasn't the reality of the words that they were saying. But Clvicular is different. He's actually doing these things in real life. And for what it's worth, he's seeing some real rewards behind this stuff. He's ending up on the biggest publications and broadcasts in the world. He's getting favorable kick deals and sponsorships. And he's getting all of the fame and notoriety that anybody could ask for destroying his life in real time. And for what it's worth, kids are watching in real time and taking this in and replicating it. That right there and much more is why I think that Clvicular is way worse than Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit, Kevin Samuels, and anybody else combined. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for the channel. If you can't tell, I've been looksmaxing, but I don't want to take that next step. So
come on, I'm mug, bro. Come on, now look at my shit. Come on, I'm mug, bro, gang. Look at my goatee game. I'm beard better than bro beard.
Please hit the subscribe button. Now, back into the video.
Holy fuck. Holy B. Dude. How do you feel?
You would think that Clvicular's OD from the other day would be some sort of wake-up call for him as a content creator and streamer. I did see some footage of him saying that he was going to turn his life around, maybe put some of the drugs down and all this other stuff, maybe changing his whole content style because he was so reliant on it. But to be honest with you, that's not what we've seen so far. All we got was a hospital visit, a moment of panic, some public concern from some people, but ultimately it was a blip on the timeline of Clvicular. Maybe a day or two afterwards, he hopped back up out of the hospital bed and went straight to the opening of a new club that he owns.
Amazing. Thank you, guys.
Going on with security?
Sure, yeah. Amazing. Good. All right, thank you, guys. Fred's about to come join us.
And the girl's still all up on him. Yo, this be the problem, folks. Like, he not. Y'all be on some the Jones will be still partying with food. It's gotta be on some shit.
The OD wasn't some side story. It's pretty much his whole brand and identity at this point. This extreme drug use, the reckless living, the pushing his body to limits that, have yet to be seen on live stream. And that doesn't include his reckless actions with women, the racism, all these other things like that.
In the hospital, like, what are you gonna do, like, after you leave? And I was like, dude, I got the club grand opening. And they were like, oh, I don't think you should go. I think you should take it easy, rest. I was like, dude, you gotta be on the grind.
You see, this is what makes him much, much different. I think for the past couple of years, we've been marking people like Andrew Tate and Fresh and Fit as some of the worst people to have as role models for young adult males. And for what it's worth, at the time they were. And maybe still are, but maybe second on that list. You see, those guys sold ideas and dreams of things. We saw both Myron and Walter get girlfriends/women pregnant, for Pete's sake. These guys were frauds, and they just put their words on microphones for the public to hear. Not only does Clvicular have that microphone that broadcasts to the world, but he's also giving people a live demo of what that lifestyle actually looks like. That overdose turned it into marketing far greater than any yacht party or thousands of women that were supposedly hanging out with Fresh and Fit. I'm gonna tell you exactly why it was more dangerous.
Myron's been quite open about the fact that he expects to be in a relationship in which there's one-way monogamy, as he calls it. He's allowed to basically...
One-way monogamy. I bet she wears the pants.
pursue other relationships, but you're not.
The women that he's with, he's just gonna be with them for like a night or so, whatever. But I don't.
And whatever girl that goes along with this bird brain, so he get to mess around with all these girls, and you stay home and you just chilling. Yeah, bird brain.
I don't think he sees me that way because there is a reason why I've stayed so long with him.
You know, that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there. Like right now.
What does that mean? That's so avoidant.
It's something you never know, man. You can always change your mind down the road. Who knows? Maybe I'll say, I only just want to be with one girl because the two would be too tough. You know,
you've backtracked on that already.
You can't go fuck the whole block and then try to get with me. That'd be the problem. This be the problem with you girls and with this nigga ideology. You can't just fuck with the whole block. You've been around more community than Martin Luther King, and then you could think you gonna be trying to get with me. We ain't doing that, my baby. We ain't doing that.
The 1% male, that ultimate masculine, that he's
Frank, go her. Sorry. Also, I need if you could clean up the room too. I need some help, with that.
Was that okay? By the way, I always feel weird, like...
No.
It's awkward, though.
No.
Did you feel a little awkward?
No, not at all. She's with me on the street.
She's on board as you are.
On board with what, specifically?
You know what? Like, just the idea of other ladies.
No, we've had these discussions.
I saw a little bit of pain in her. No, definitely.
No.
Yes, think if I said to her, like, you would have Myron all to yourself, would you rather have that? You don't think she would say, yeah, 100%, of course.
She would say whatever makes him happy.
A few moments later.
It's been several months, guys, that we haven't been together. She was a good girlfriend, bro. We haven't been together for a minute, and she wants a family. And I can't give that to her right now.
I remember a day and age in which Andrew Tate was banned from pretty much every single song.
Messing with 50 other girls. No shit, she left you.
Social media.
We don't need that so Raven or a psychic to see, nigga. She was leaving your ass. Leaving you and you're lonely. I'm lonely.
Platform, full stop. His name had more Google searches than the Kardashians. And no one, and I do mean no one, could not talk about the Fresh and Fit panel. People were pulling millions upon millions of views.
I don't know about Fresh and Fit, but Andrew Tate, everybody was watching, bro.
Every single week based off of these guys' names. The alpha talk, the gender war talk, the wealth talk, the dominance talk.
I feel like a lot of this should be rage bait, King. He would say some shit like, woman can't drive. Like, obviously there's women that could. I feel like I feel like he was the first original rage baiter. They're talking about some red pill gang. These is just rage bait niggas. I don't think they actually believe what they be talking about, gang.
But at the end of it all, it became more of an ideology than an actual lifestyle.
A man isn't about sitting at home with your 7, paying the council tax, and saving up so that at the end of the year you can go to Spain and sit by a pool and have a few drinks. That is a waste of the masculine essence. It is your job to be so important that you're invited to the strangest places on the planet and millions of dollars are
No. That's not a man. That's a Zesty boy, King. If you were invited to all these weird, strange places, gang, those white parties, them Diddy parties, them party, from Zam, the Steen parties, go on people's island, that's when you get fucked up. That advice, do not listen to him. I don't know what he's talking about getting comfortable, gang. I don't know what's wrong with being in Spain and going on vacation. Don't listen to bro. See, this that propaganda. You can't just be listening to anything you hear on the internet.
transferred into your fucking bank account.
But that day doesn't really exist anymore. For the most part, people get annoyed when people make videos about this, and there are people that are content creators that won't even touch the red pill manosphere side of the internet anymore. The curtain's been pulled back, and a lot of them, for what it's worth, have been exposed for being either fraudsters, grifters, or not actually living the lives that they say they do in their videos. And for the few instances in which their messages still do reign true, to be quite honest with you, people just aren't believing it anymore. I think that some people have gotten smarter about the red pill community as a whole, and they are just seeing through the rose-tinted glasses that they've been selling for the past couple of years. And this is exactly where they messed up. See, instead of these guys, you know, actually going out there and living their lives, they stayed behind these mics and these screens as a way to protect themselves. So it was easy to chip away at that armor. But this right here is where Clvicular differs. Clvicular isn't talking to you about the journey.
I ain't gonna lie, one thing I can say about him being different, he be outside, boy. He talking shit. He don't be on his little racist shit, and he be outside posted.
Not saying this will happen.
Hey, at least he better. Undercover racist is worse than just the racist gang. You know what I'm saying?
At the end,
I respect that he doing it out in public. Most people not gonna do that.
End of the rainbow if you chase it. He's not saying, hey, if you go down this path, these things will happen for you. He's not saying any of that stuff. He's actually doing it.
Well, I mean,
love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards.
Since about the age of
academic interviewed everybody and they mother. Damn. I could probably ask my great-great-grandmother, have you been on a DJ academic interview? She's gonna be like, hell yeah, I have. This nigga got everybody in his fucking, him and DJ Vlad.
14, I was in all these niche parts of the internet, going through different forums. This is something I've been researching for 6 years. And I would spend every single day at school, I'd be on my computer reading various studies. It's just educating myself on a ton of different subjects, right? Because looksmaxing is extremely comprehensive.
Part of the messaging that...
Oh my God, niggas, that shit sounds so corny, folk. Just better your life, gang. Just better your life, gang. Give money, fuck bitches, gang. That's it. Give money, fuck bitches. G M F B. GMFB. Give money, fuck bitches.
People had to go against some of the Tate brothers and the other red pill manosphere guys is that, hey, you know, there's no positive outcome for you at the end of this. And for what it's worth, they always showed a quote unquote finished product. So there was always some gray area, but Clvicular is different. He's shown every single step of the journect. And he's teaching these young boys out here that are watching this content that, you know, these needles and these pills and these potions won't destroy your life. It'll act.
Pills and potion. We're overdosing. Whatever Nicki Minaj said, or whatever.
Actually accelerated to the pathway of success. What makes all of it worse to me is that, culturally speaking, he is being rewarded for speed running a downfall. Sure, he might face some hardships. He might look a little bit older. His legs might look a little...
He might quote unquote look decent, gang. He gonna hit 60 years old and look like Vin Diesel, gang. They know.
Weird.
No, look like Vin Diesel. Hold on. I gotta remake the rule. Never mind. I take that back, Vin Diesel. He gonna get. He may look quote unquote good now, but in 60 years, gang, he gonna look like. No, he gonna look like. I can't even tell you.
He even might face a heart attack or two. But at the end of the day, is he still being rewarded with, I don't know,
He gonna look like Travis Hunter in a wig.
People magazine profiles, being on GQ, or hell, even walking in New York Fashion Week. This is a problem that I have with American mainstream society, is that once we have somebody who is, for all intents and purposes,
Yeah, they just be rewarding anybody, giving anybody interview. Like, fuck is we interviewing Gucci Third? Like, fuck we interviewing Corn Stars 4? Fuck we interviewing niggas who do the bad shit. When niggas donate to charity, do good shit, no nigga interviewing about that, but niggas want that. Niggas always want to remember the bad stuff. The good stuff they don't remember. Oh, I just muted that shit for hold up.
We don't condemn them and then push them to the side to ignore them. We actually put them in the forefront of the conversation. When I was younger, one of the biggest accomplishments that you could have, it was one that was recognized by like my grandparents' generation, was having a 60 Minutes interview. People would gather around TVs to watch whatever scientist or inventor or civil rights leader was talking about their newfound and
Speaking about that shit, I fuck with the shirt though. I got the little graphic tee on full.
endeavor on 60 Minutes. There was a day and age where the person sitting across from Anderson Cooper or Bill Whitaker was extremely respected. But now we're in a day where Clvicular is who is sitting across from them. And this is the topic of conversation. Looksmaxing, putting a hammer to your face, sticking yourself with a bunch of needles.
You could height mog them, you could be taller. It typically means like outshining someone in some regard.
Are you mugging me right now?
Height mogging. Yo, this shit is so corny. Fuck.
Well, in what metric?
Any?
Status mogging.
What do you mean by that?
I might be status mogging you, maybe money mogging. Who's to say, right? I don't know. But like, you know, those are different types of mogs that you could achieve on someone. It doesn't only pertain to looks, right? So there's all types of mogs.
Like what kind of... Give him the fucking Nobel Peace Prize, I guess. Everywhere Clvicular turns in 2026, he is being validated for saying the most outrageous things, destroying his own life, and ultimately portraying it for thousands, and I do mean thousands of people to view this thing. People are using him as a case study for how he's able to get this stupid rhetoric off, and others are actually condoning it and playing into it.
I had sex with them last night, so now I'm moving on to you.
Oh, I'm not like in the lineup.
What type of riz? You see, niggas just be getting money and just forget a hoop. I don't think you know how to play ball game. What type of shot is that? That's like Shaquille O'Neal shooting a free throw shot. Matter of fact, that's like Shaquille O'Neal shooting a full court shot. That's how bad that shit was. What are we doing? This is not good. Hella Andre Drummond jump shot.
I'm not, like, you can't. I'm either one or like none.
Oh, definitely none then.
Ooh, but hey, at least he stood on business and not begging.
But that's all good.
I'm just kidding. He can have me in the lineup.
Now from a
Whoa! That shit work? How you green that? So she did all that talking just to still want to be part of the lineup? Be part of the team? Be part of the roster? Eating pastas and lobster? Whatever that girl said.
capitalist perspective, I guess I can see why everybody is pushing Clvicular right now. They see him as a cash cow. Hey, this young kid is, garnering the eyes of a massive audience, no matter what's going on, even if it is pushing him closer and closer to no longer existing on this earth. And guess what? That ultimately doesn't faze me. I don't necessarily care about that. As long as he's not endangering my bag, then I don't really care. I'm just gonna, get it off for him. But what scares me is the fact that they're not taking into consideration all of the young and impressionable people that are watching Clvicular in real time. Those that are not seeing his actions as warnings, but more so as proof. He's not being socially quarantined, he's being socially rewarded. And then once
they reward every nigga doing bad, like I just said. They reward every nigga that's doing bad. When you do good, they don't give a fuck about you.
Once that happens, anybody attempting to do any sort of combating of the rhetoric will always get pushed to the side because there's validations at every single metric. Yeah, he overdosed, but guess what? The next day he bounced back and made $10 to $20 to $30, $40,000, and now has.
What that mean, gang? You can fuck 30 Jones, get AIDS, become a firebender. You wake up a day later and make $30,000, gang. You still Fire Lord Ozai. You still burning. Lava. Magma. Feel what I'm saying? That don't make sense.
The 60 Minutes interview. The only reason why I think that he's able to get away with this stuff is because he's exploiting a dark truth that people don't want to really have conversation about. Clvicular's rise is built off of social bias. Looks matter, presentation matter, attractiveness.
I do agree with him on that. Like, you gotta be presentable, folk. I'm saying, you gotta be a very sexy, sextacular, spectacular nigga. I'm saying, like me.
Sways the thought process and ideology of people, and their opinions generally skew to those that are perceived to be more beautiful than others. There are some statistics and studies out there that show that those that are more conventionally attractive.
That's a fact. Pretty privilege is a thing, nigga. Don't think you could do the same. If you don't have no badges, don't think you could do certain stuff, nigga. See, certain niggas could bump into people, walk away, be like, my fault, and it goes away. And sometimes, if you chop and you bump into some shit, they're gonna be like, yeah, I know it's your fault. And then it's a whole problem.
See a more biased form of sentencing.
Pretty pillars is a thing, shit. Am I wrong for it, gang? I see a bad bitch walking, opening that door for her. If you chop cheese, that door staying closed. Matter of fact, I'm gonna close it right in front of you. Boop. Over it.
In court proceedings, bias being in favor towards them. And there are studies that show that, hey, if you are more attractive in the labor market, that you will see greater rewards as far as job prospects, raises, other.
That's a fact. Why you think every CEO got a CO, OO, or assistant with them yams?
Opportunity.
Whatever Fetty Wap say. Can I get to the yeah, sweet, sweet. Yeah, whatever.
Et cetera, et cetera. The uncomfortable truth is that Clvicular is not persuasive because he's completely wrong. He's persuasive because he's weaponizing a real bias that exists in everyday people. So the lie isn't that looks don't matter. I would never want to sit here and be that obtuse. But
no, it matters. No, it matters. I don't want no Travis Hunter in the wake game.
Lie is that you need to destroy yourself in order to cash in on this truth. This whole time he's been telling a young audience that he is selling looksmaxing and, you know, making sure that you're mogging 24/7 and you're looking proper and all this other stuff, but that's not true. The reality is that basic self-improvement is real. I'm never gonna be on here and tell you that it's not. Self-improvement is something that a lot of people should go through. You know, basic showering, skincare, get a better haircut, get a better job, open up your vocabulary, read more books, become more intelligent.
Nah, if you read more books, they gonna call you performative. Just like Kai Fool.
Intelligent, better clothes, all these different things. Most young men will see improvements by doing these things almost instantly in their life. But that's not what Clvicular's saying. He's never told you, hey, you need to just sleep 8 hours a day and maybe switch out a candy bar for an apple on a more consistent basis to see the improvements in your life. No, he's telling you to take an actual hammer, and I do mean an actual hammer, and place it to your face as a way to make your life better. And so now you can see his impact on culture as
bone smashing, like what the dumbest shit ever. You think you about to look good, nigga? You wanna like handsome Squidward for it.
Younger kids are taking to the internet, not only using his vocabulary, but also using his tactics as a part of their new lifestyle in order to become better and more successful.
Lila's father declined an on-camera interview, but told us he's deeply concerned about his son.
Ew, bro.
And overwhelmed.
Nah, it's the face, nigga. Like, why are you... It's just the fact that I know what he did for it.
By the misinformation Zion uses to justify his steroid use. Are you not worried that you could do real harm to your body?
I'd say I do care, and I know what can come with it. I'm just gonna do it the safest way possible. If I have a heart attack,
I know this could do me wrong. I don't care about the consequences, but I'm gonna do it the safest way. Kids don't be like him right there.
30, I have a heart attack.
Self-improvement would work on any and everybody, and it doesn't have to come at the cost of being an extreme, but Clvicular knows that. He knows that people are stubborn, people want results instantly, that the baseline is boring, and that the extreme will go viral. The algorithms will reward the insanity. So then why not sell it? He's gonna make self-destruction look like the real price of admission to get into this upper echelon of success. As we saw in that Netflix documentary about the manosphere, you know, more developed minds may see all this stuff as chaos, nonsense, and something that they don't want to be a part of. But
Really gotta elevate to see that game.
Youth don't get that. They don't comprehend that. They see this as just a byproduct of success. They're looking at the stats, they're looking at the cars, they're looking at the viewership, they're looking at the women, the money, the headlines, credible headlines at that. We're not just talking about random.
Yeah, because that's TMZ fault. They keep reporting on shit that has nothing to do with nothing. That's their fault.
One-off streamer clip channels and pages on twitter.com. No, they're talking about real life headlines, ones that people had to work hard to get to. And they're saying to themselves, hey, only way for me to find some sort of success in this life is if I follow this specific path. And what's really getting buried in all of this is Clvicular's messaging about how he's only doing this for money.
All you care about is money? Why the fuck else would I stream? You think this?
I mean, he got a point, but that's why he not going far, because he doing it just for that. Yeah, it's gonna come with it, but you gotta have some type of passion. He just destroying youth game.
The passion project? Of course, all I care about is money. Like, what are you talking about? Why the fuck else would I be streaming? You think I like doing this shit? Going to these shit ass club events every single fucking day? It's the same thing every time.
And people are still watching it. Like, he just admitted to you that he doesn't like this shit. He does the same thing every day, and same degeneracy.
Hate it. I don't want to do it. At least I'm honest with you.
That right there is the thing about Clvicular. He's not making this look like some sort of tragic thing that's going on and he's suffering through success and maybe that this is the only way possible. He's making all of this look aspirational, as if it's a necessity to do in order to rise to the top. He knows this stuff. He acknowledges this stuff. But I can almost guarantee you that none of that is getting through to his young and impressionable audience.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't get on these streams and do this if it wasn't for money. The reason I do my kick stream every single day and I go to clubs and I drug myself to the point where I'm able to actually like interact in public, that shit is for money. I'm not passionate about the fact that I'm basically a drug addict to do this shit, okay? I want to...
Dirk said it in that one song. He glad to be a junkie. Internet sensation. So, that's what y'all be listening to, fool. I be listening to Dirk too, so I'm next. I'm next.
Stop doing this as soon as possible. It's so obvious, and anyone who's got a brain will say the same thing. That's why I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I do it for money.
And his tricep low-key popping. His tricep low-key popping. From Zen. I see it.
You know what I mean? People will do this trying to be a messiah. It's ridiculous. Everyone is in this for money.
The saddest part is that he has a lot of copycats and imitators already in the space, but they don't realize the separators between them and Clvicular himself. He has a lot of access. He has a lot of money. He has a bigger audience than them. And not saying that that excuses it or means that he can really afford it.
Nah, gang. People always copy. I was playing Marvel Rival. I was using the thing. And niggas think they can use the thing better than me. I start fucking them up even more. Stop copying me, gang.
To do these drugs as well, but his landing is going to be a little bit softer than some of these imitators. It's gotten so bad in this space that even somebody like a Rampage Jackson has had to interject and say like, hey, you guys need to slow down because this can only end badly.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing though. Streamers, we stick together. That's why I fuck with you, because you're a streamer, but I don't like that you do steroids.
Allegedly.
I'm telling
you. Niggas saying allegedly like we don't know that you're like gang. Come on, gang.
Say something, you're gonna think about what I said in like 5 years. You're like, I would have listened to Rampage. I'm gonna tell you this: stop doing steroids. Look at your stretch marks. I see it. I know everything, nigga. You know what? I used to fight in Japan. I used to fight steroid freaks just like you.
This is why Clvicular is more dangerous than anything we have ever seen before. He's putting out video evidence. The words are meaningless if there's no visual to it. And on a day and age where everybody's clipping up everything, every moment is live, every moment is visible, that video element of him actually doing these things really drives it home. You don't need to agree with how he goes about doing these things. You just have to look and see how society is accepting him and even platforming him and pedestalizing him better and faster than anybody before him. He's Tate 2.0. He's Myron and Walter 2.0. He's all of the extreme guys that commentary channels have been talking about for the past 3, 4, 5 years, but just the updated version. That last method is patched. You can't come in the space anymore, put a couple of girls on a couch with microphones and say, hey ladies, high value man, does your man need to make 100K anymore? You don't need to do that anymore because it won't work. He's showing in real time that if you take it to this next extreme level, you will get rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. He's at an interesting intersection of 3 different things: young male insecurity, pretty privilege, and an internet that rewards this extremity. And he's maximizing it to hell. This is a dangerous combination, and I do think that we need to get in front of it. When we see these big broadcasts,
Get him gone. ASAP, no Rocky.
And publications talk about this guy, I think that we need to condemn them being so serious. Unless they are highlighting these things in a manner in which they are condemning it explicitly, not by platforming him and then condemning it, but I just mean straight up condemning him. Other than that, I don't understand a reason why you would be.
They should have feed into that game. I ain't gonna